Uh, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the goalkeeper situation at the moment. There's a lot of heat coming towards Robert Sanchez. Obviously, the mistake that he made against Arsenal Football Club, that was a very vital and a crucial one. So now we are on a bit of a madness. As you can see in the picture, this is where we need to be a bit sensible. We're getting linked with Aaron Ramsdale, who's also at the moment is on the outer at Arsenal, with David Raya taking his position. But we need to calm down. We really need to calm down. We've got some conversations that we need to do in regards to the striker situation. There's a particular name that's getting floated around in the likes of Serhou Guirassy. We need to talk about all of this. Let's go.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. First up, as you can see, Aaron Ramsdale's picture on the screen, and the news goes something like this. Chelsea are reportedly planning a shock transfer move for Arsenal keeper Aaron Ramsdale, according to reports. And I commented on this particular tweet straight away saying, this is the kind of madness we need to stay away from, and I fully believe our scouting network won't pursue this target. Look, I understand, ladies and gentlemen, that Robert Sanchez is not being entirely convincing, but at the same time, let's not really kid ourselves to say that Robert Sanchez in the past few games prior to this Arsenal one, he wasn't performing well. Matter of fact, he was probably one of the man of the match performances in the last few games that Chelsea has played. So look, I'm not going to deny the fact that Robert Sanchez, from a distribution point of view at Chelsea Football Club, so far what we've seen has been very shaky. I still remember the match against Brighton in the Carabao Cup, where that first half was absolutely mad. And there's been a little bit of glimpse and, some sort of situations that have occurred throughout this season where we've seen David Sanchez's distribution has put us in immense trouble. Luckily enough, we've not been punished. Arsenal was the first football club that's actually punished us in the likes of Declan Rice. So look, I feel, yes, and I've said this in my latest live stream. Do check that out. The live stream was done earlier today. That, look, I absolutely concede the fact that Robert Sanchez is not a world-class goalkeeper. But right now, there's not much we can do, of course, because the window is not open. We've got to wait till January. And even in January, I mean, who are some of the top goalkeepers out there? Some of you guys said David Raya. Even David Raya at Arsenal Football Club is struggling. Some of you guys said Onana, just like me, because we wanted Mike Maignan. We weren't able to get him because we were priced out. Then a lot of us wanted Andre Onana because of his performances in Inter Milan. And look at how Andre Onana has done at Man United. So you tell me which particular goalkeeper out there you're going to go. I think we need to just stay a little bit humble, see what happens throughout this season. I'm not saying absolutely don't worry about the goalkeeper situation. 100% have a focus on Robert Sanchez and see what he's up to, have a close eye on his performances. But right now, we've got nothing else that we can do besides backing this goalkeeper. Yes, it was a crucial mistake against Arsenal, but we're going to have to just pray that this doesn't happen again. And if it does continue, then, of course, we have to sincerely look for a goalkeeper. But for me, Aaron Ramsdale is not the answer. Aaron Ramsdale, I've never rated him, playing for Arsenal. I know a lot of Arsenal fans will say, nah, he's a top goalkeeper, this, that, the other. There's a reason why Arteta has gone out in the market, reached out and went for someone like David Raya. And now all of a sudden, David Raya is the number one goalkeeper at Arsenal Football Club. So there's a reason why Arteta's done this, because he doesn't truly believe someone like Aaron Ramsdale is capable enough to take them to a Premier League glory. And we've seen mistakes from Aaron Ramsdale as well. So let's not sit here and try and pretend that all of a sudden Aaron Ramsdale is a better goalkeeper than Robert Sanchez. If anything, I think Robert Sanchez is probably a better goalkeeper in terms of shot stopping ability and in terms of distribution. Aaron Ramsdale has made some awful mistakes from a distribution standpoint. So look, for me, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want it to become a huge topic. And I know this is a huge topic because it was a catalyst. Robert Sanchez's mistake was a catalyst to Arsenal ending up getting a draw. But I think for the time being, we stay patient. We back Sanchez, and we see where this goes. As I said, if it continues, look, the first thing we need to do is against Blackburn, we probably need to give Petrovic an opportunity in the Carabao Cup and see exactly what Petrovic. And that's the other thing. Before we go into the market, and honestly, I don't know. The only goalkeeper that's probably popping up in my mind at the moment is Diego Costa of FC Porto. There's not really too many other goalkeepers that's coming on top of my head at the moment. So, as I said, before anything, let's have a look at Petrovic as well. But for me, if we were to say drop Sanchez now, I think that would be quite premature, and I think it would be quite harsh as well. So I think we carry on with Robert Sanchez and we drop all of these nonsense conversations in regards to Aaron Ramsdale. Now, continuing on with the goalkeeping conversation, just quickly, Aaron Ramsdale holds a valuation of 60 million, and sources indicate that Chelsea would be interested in signing him if the opportunity arose. 60 million that's even more ridiculous than the fact that we are actually remotely linked with this guy. 60 million for Aaron Ramsdale, for a goalkeeper that's been benched at Arsenal. Now, that's mad for me, and that's something I definitely don't want to entertain. Next up, more goalkeeper conversation, and I think this is why the goalkeeper situation is sort of getting blown out of proportion a little bit more, because of the fact that Kepa, Real Madrid are considering signing Kepa permanently. A lot of people are now been a bit of a revisionist at the moment, thinking, oh, we should have kept Kepa. Look, many of you guys wanted Kepa gone. Let's not try and, backtrack now. Kepa, as well as he has done at Chelsea Football Club, he was also a massive issue. He wasn't the goalkeeper that we needed, and I've mentioned it many times. I think his distribution was, overhyped massively. Kepa's distribution, there's a lot of times where his passing from the back was absolutely awful, and we already know the flaws that Kepa has, long-range shots. Whether it's commanding his box. He's doing all right at Real Madrid, and I hope Real Madrid come in and purchase this particular player. I think after this season, he'll have 2 more seasons left. It'll be a perfect opportunity to get rid of him. But we need a smart amount of money from Real Madrid. Looks like Real Madrid's keen on this particular player, with Thibaut Courtois injured for the rest of the season. Most likely, Kepa is cementing his position over there, and he's doing well. I would say somewhere around 30 million, 35 million would be a decent size of transfer fee that we deserve to get out of Kepa Arrizabalaga. Let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen, how you feel about the goalkeeper situation at the moment. Do you believe in Robert Sanchez? Do you not believe in him? Do you think Petrovic should get an opportunity? Do you think we should go for someone like Aaron Ramsdale? And how you feel about letting go of Kepa? Do you think Kepa should come back and compete with Robert Sanchez? Let me know. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, some striker conversation. First up, Armando Broja has returned to training, which is great news. Obviously, he endured a massive injury last season. He finally came back a couple of weeks ago, just before the international break, and he scored that really, that important goal against Fulham. After that, he picked up another sort of niggly injury, and now he's back into the scene. We have to be cautious. We have to be very careful with Armando Broja, because the injury that he endured last season, we need to slowly ease him in. I think that start against Fulham, we were forced to do that because Nicholas Jackson was suspended, and we didn't have any other options available. I think Raheem Sterling as well was not feeling well in that particular match. So we threw Armando Broja in off the back of him only playing for about 13 minutes all up prior to that. So we have to be very careful, slowly ease him in. But once again, I keep reiterating, and I've said it many times, I like this particular striker a lot. I like a lot of things that he brings to our football club. Whether it's hold up, whether it's his pace, whether it's his physicality. There's a lot to like about Armando Broja. He presses well up front. I think he's a typical Pochettino striker. I truly, truly believe that he's going to come good. And the reason why this is materializing is because a particular news that's been tweeted out by Fabrizio Romano. Understand the release clause into Serhou Guirassy contract at Stuttgart is worth just 17.5 million. The clause is valid already in January 2024, active in both winter and summer windows, as SkyDE reported. Guirassy has scored 15 goals in 9 official games this season. A lot of people are very excited about this particular brother from Stuttgart, who is absolutely ripping it apart. Let's have a quick look at some of the stats for Serhou Guirassy, playing for Stuttgart, and he's from Guinea, from Africa. So another player, if we do pursue him, you have to pencil him down for African Cup of Nations. I don't know whether the Guinea has qualified, so let me know in the comment section. But in the Bundesliga, he's absolutely lighting it up. 8.46 rating so far, and as you can see, started 8 times, and he's already got 14 goals in the Bundesliga. And yeah, some of his stats are looking very, very good, as you can see over here. But once again, I reiterate, there's the names in the likes of Victor Osimhen, there's Ivan Toney, now this guy, Serhou Guirassy. I know a lot of you guys are very excited about this particular player, but for me, I don't want to think about any strikers at the moment. I don't want to think about anyone up until the January window. I'm still fully backing my man, Nicolas Jackson, and also Armando Broja. I feel like both of them can really push themselves to reach different levels, and hopefully none of these strikers will be complacent anymore, because if one falters, then the other one should be there to take that position. I think both of them are exciting prospects for us. So we need to be excited about these 2 particular strikers and hope that they come good for us, as opposed to just thinking about buying another striker. Let's worry about what we have. Let's hope that they turn out to be good, and we don't need to go into the market and splash more money. I'm done with splashing money, man. We need to just be concerned about who we got and hope for the best that it works out for us. So that's my stance at the moment. I'm not really looking forward to talking about strikers, this, that, the other. So let me know. Let me know in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Are you interested in Serhou Guirassy, this particular brother? Yeah, he's there's a lot of hype. He's 27 years old as well, so I'm not really sure whether he fits into our project that we have of young players. But then again, Maurizio Pochettino apparently will have a lot of say in the transfer business, so maybe that young player consideration may not be taken into consideration anymore with Maurizio Pochettino having a little bit more say in the transfer window. Let me know in the comment section if we truly need a striker, ladies and gentlemen, or you're still backing Nicolas Jackson and Armando Broja to come good for us. What do you think about Serhou Guirassy as well? In the comment section, let me know. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care and see ya.